Physical characteristics of the Malinois dog. Head. The head has a strong shape. Its size generally fits the size of the dog, and its expressions always suggest attention and vigilance. The eyes are brown, and it is preferable that the color be dark and slightly almond-shaped. Medium in size. The eyelids are often black. The shape of the ears should be consistent with the head, and their shape resembles a parallelogram triangle. Always erect and does not accept to be relaxed. The top of the skull is flat, and not circular like most dogs. The jaw is strong and well formed, and the woodwork must be completely black in color. Fur. The fur should be short, the bristles straight, and tough enough to be weather resistant. With a thick inner fur. The hair should be shorter at the head, ears, and lower legs, but is often longer at the neck, chest, tail, and soles of the thighs. Fur color. The most common is mahogany brown with black spots at the end of the hair. The ears and the face mask are slightly black. The lower part of the body and the tail are sometimes lighter in color. The white spot on the breastbone, if any, does not blame the dog. High Malinois dog. The height of the male dog is 61 cm to 66 cm. The height of the female dog is 56 cm to 61 cm. The weight of the Malinois dog. The male dog weighed from 29 kg to 34 kg. The weight of the female dog is 25 kg to 30 kg. Average lifespan of a Malinois dog. The average lifespan of a dog is 10 years to 12 years. Malinois. The Malinois dog has a square body, a deep chest, slightly sloping at the legs. The overall size of the head is proportional to the size of the body of a dog. The skull is flat in width and length from the same distance. The nose and lips are black and narrow. The eyes are of medium size. Brown almond-shaped. The ears are upright in shape. The tail is wide at the base, hanging down, and it is lighter at the end. The shape of the foot is like a cat's feet. It is characterized by a short double coat. The color of the coat is slanted from red to mahogany to black. The mask and ears are black. The hair around the neck resembles a collar. Malinois. Pride. The Malinois is a very proud dog, and this pride is misunderstood in many situations, and also makes dealing with Malinois need a special method, meaning, for example, in training Malinois, and unlike all dogs, we do not use the method of punishment at all, but the correct method is the method of prevention and reward. I mean, when he does a good thing with his reward, and encouragement will be in words only because he needs more moral encouragement than material encouragement, and the common people of Mali are an ascetic dog in the pleasures of the world, as they say, meaning food and such needs do not have a great value to him. When the dog misses during training, we stop training immediately and drop the dog for a period of 20 minutes and go back again. We start the exercise. Fierce. The Malinois is a fierce dog by nature and is very ferocious on it, and it is considered one of the fiercest species, and therefore it is used in attacks. And the fight against terrorism and armed attack is more than its use in the field of drugs, riot dispersal, or ordinary security guards. The ferocity of the Malinois can be controlled, but it needs a very skilled trainer and has great experience with Malinois. This is in addition to the fact that the Malinois is one of the dogs that has a very distinctive style of attack and pounce and is not hesitant at all. And his agility with his high energy by altering many advantages with ferocity and by giving him one of the best dogs in the field of attack. To distinguish it in a really unique style. 4. Sincerity. Of course, there is no unfaithful dog, and all the rumors about the Doberman, the Rottweiler and the Malinois of treachery and insincerity, unfounded words. The Malinois is one of the most loyal dogs to its owner and the best in its defense, and the Malinois has an advantage. If it is possible for him to have such a friend, meaning one is essential and the rest are due to his companions, and he will be saved by all of them with very strong sincerity. This is a feature that is not present, for example, in the house pool or the Mastiff. 6. Do not hesitate. One of the most important needs that distinguishes Malinois is the lack of hesitation in making a decision, meaning if he takes the order to attack, he will never hesitate. Even if he does not know the capabilities of his opponent, or if he knows that the opponent is greater than him, but he starts the attack and he is not expected to study the opponent. This is a great feature in it, and whatever signs of intimidation I see from the opponent, he attacks without hesitation, and he will not wait for the first strike. Unlike House Paul, for example. 7. Curiosity. Malinois are very curious dogs. They never lose their need for sustenance without what they know. And he always meets him in his place of residence and gets to know everything new, and if there is a need, he must know it and study it well. Of course, this is a good thing, because in this way, he will know everything in his place of residence and can identify any developments. But on the other hand, curiosity causes many problems, because it is possible while hiking, for example, a dog running to see a car, or anything else, which may cause many problems. 8. Confidence and courage. Malinois is a very self-confident dog and his courage is great, and this of course stems from innate ferocity, pride, and confidence. And courage is what he does not hesitate, because he is very confident of his abilities. And with his confidence in his abilities, relying on the Malinois will be great in attack operations because he never knows fear and this confidence allows him to use all his capabilities. 9. Hostility. Malinois is hostile by nature towards any animal, and from the beginning it is necessary to control this point in it. It is a difficult and a bit difficult process, but it is not impossible, especially if it was done with him from a young age. One of the strange things about the Malinois is that this hostility does not appear with small animals, and I mean those who are young. I mean, for example, if he sees a young puppy his age, he will not be hostile with him, on the contrary, he will be the height of tenderness with him. Summary of the Malinois. A dog with extreme pride. A very, very active dog and his internal energy is enormous. He was very ferocious by nature, and violent in all his dealings as a result of his ferocity and excessive activity. Very loyal to its owner, contrary to what is rumored about him. Fun and lively and loves freedom and freedom. His personality is specific, his reaction is very fast, and he does not know the hesitation at all. Very curious, and loves to explore any new need. even if it is outside the vicinity of his residence. Confidence in himself and his abilities great and courage to the maximum. Hostile towards any animal by nature. Training and activity of the Malinois dog. Malinois is one of the dogs that really do not get tired, and has a terrible ability to work for periods of time. No other dog can bear it. Except for a few types, such as the Doberman Pinscher and the General Malinois, he can train at any time and his activity has no limits. And because of his increased activity, we will find that the Malinois needs daily exercises intensively. I mean, it is not just a regular walk on foot, and in general it is preferable to exercise the Malinois for 4 hours a day, a continuous exercise of running and jumping hurdles. I mean all exercises that depend on movement and activity. And if Malinois is not able to exercise this daily, his internal energy, they cause great problems because they fluctuate in sabotage energy, excessive violence, and frequent escape attempts. Fun and liveliness. The Malinois is a very cheerful and lively dog, and he loves to sit like that quietly. He always meets him playing and loves to play with his owner very much. But we have to be careful when playing with him, because his game is fierce and he plays with extreme violence, and many people think about playing Malinois as an attack or treachery, but this is not true. It is just a violent game and someone needs to be violent with him in the game to have fun with him. In general, Malinois games, most of them are between running and frisbee or tugging games. It means, by any violent game, you will enjoy the Malinois very much, and you will also preserve its health and level of ferocity. Uses of the Malinois dog. Global classification. The dog, Malinois, is classified as the second global ranking, for its specifications and uses. In many countries of the world, especially in the Netherlands and Belgium. It is also very intelligent. The Malinois dog is characterized by great intelligence, as it is more ferocious and strong, and its jump may reach 2 meters above the ground. The dog is also known for its great courage, which surpasses other types of dogs, in addition to its superior ability to smell, which prompts the security authorities to use it. Uses of dogs. Malinois dogs help police and customs in their ability to search and detect for explosive materials or narcotics, as well as used to hunt fugitives and criminals. It also has a high ability to detect any materials suspicious by the police at a high speed. How to distinguish between pure Malinois and non-pure Malinois. The difference between them and municipal dogs. Malinois dogs differ from municipal dogs in important matters. Among them, those dogs have a standard. Unlike municipal dogs, they do not have a standard. And standard any international standards and standards. Pure Malinois has a black mask or mask on the head, and it is preferable that it be attached to the neck. Some think that the Malinois with the white point is not pure, but words are incorrect, and this already indicates that they are pure. The agility in the Malinois is very noticeable. Note that it is Malinois pure without normal white patch. Health problems of the Malinois. Many Malinois dogs are prone to skin allergies, eye problems, excessive shyness or overly aggression. deformities of the hip or elbow joint. To avoid hereditary diseases, growth problems and health problems, you should buy Malinois from a reputable dog breeder. Defects of the Malinois dog. It is her ingenious ability to mask her pain, which is difficult to detect from her breeders and users, which exposes her to illness and death quickly. It cannot be raised at home. They also lose strength quickly over time. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the alarm bell, and leave us a comment. Thank you for following.